What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be jumping in and taking a look at the LR Super Saiyan 4s here. I finally got them Link level 10, so we're going to do a Link level 10 showcase for them. Real quickly, we're just going to go over the card details for anybody that isn't super familiar with them. If you already know what the card does, then feel free to skip ahead a couple minutes and we'll get right into the content. Okay, so they are a 200% leader skill for Kamehameha. Their 170 portions are GT Heroes and Fuse Fighters. And then obviously they give the extra 30% to Kamehameha here. They're going to be raising attack and defense on their 12 and 18 key super. So they've got a little entrance animation there, which is very cool. They guard all attacks for one turn at the very beginning. Okay, so the very first turn they're going to be guarding. Then they get an additional 1 key per type key sphere obtained, and attack 77%, attack and defense 77% for 7 turns from the start of turn. Okay, so they're getting that additional for 7 turns, and then they have the base of 120. So for the first 7 turns, they're going to be getting 197% attack and defense. And they get an additional... Oh, I see. Okay, so for the first 7 turns, they're getting 2 additional key per type key sphere obtained, and then after the 7 turns ends, they're just getting 1 additional key per type key sphere. They also get a chance of critting 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. They launch an additional super attack when key is 20 or more, and their attacks are effective against all types when they're at full 24 key. So they're going to fuse starting from the 4th turn. When they fuse, they're going to turn into the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. Their super attack effect is going to be greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. And then on their Ultra Super, they're massively raising attack and defense for 1 turn. And they get this cool little disables enemy action once within the turn. It's like a mini Ghost Usher that basically just disables 1 singular attack. You guys will see how that works in battle here in a few minutes. So they're getting attack and defense 170% starting out. An additional 2 key per type key sphere obtained. So they're getting the additional 2 key permanently now. Chance of performing a critical hit and reducing damage received by 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So now they're adding on the damage reduction per rainbow key sphere as well. So as you can see, rainbow key spheres are going to be very, very valuable for this character. So we are going to be showing that off very much. They have permanent attacks effective against all types, which is really good. They've got a medium chance to crit built in, which is just going to stack with this crit chance per rainbow orb here. And then they have a high chance of launching an additional super built in, and they've got a high chance of evading and supering and countering the enemy's super attack. So really, really good. They've got a lot of utility here. And then obviously once they're transformed, they've got the active skill here, the Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha. Going to cause ultimate damage to enemy and allow all attacks to become critical hits for the entire turn. The active skill conditions can be activated when HP is 50% or less when facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or less. So it is very much an end game type of active skill ability. You're not going to be able to launch that super soon. So unless you're getting mollywopped, because if your HP is 50% or less, you can activate it that way. But that's going to be kind of rare on this team, because if you're using their team, it's just so strong that seeing yourself below 50% HP is pretty much only going to happen in, like, the red zone. Okay, so they've got some decent links here. Very, very good links, actually. Pretty much all of these links are top-tier links. We're going to be taking advantage of quite a few of these. We've got a lot of GT characters around them. We're going to be running them with some other Super Saiyan 4s, so you'll see the Saiyan Roar active. Obviously, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, very common links. So that is really good. And then they're on just a million teams here. A few different 200% teams as well. So we are going to mainly be seeing them on their own teams today. But we are also going to run them on Shadow Dragon Saga as well. So let's go ahead and switch over to the game, and we will start taking a look at them. So the first stage that we're going to take them into here is the Shadow Dragon Saga Extreme Super Battle Road stage. Really quick, I just want to show you guys. So I've got them Link level 10 here. They are 55% currently for me. And I haven't activated any equipment on them yet. I want to see what they look like just dry, to see what the card is able to put out on its own. The friend unit, however, is rainbowed and has Link level 10 as well, and has maxed out equipment. So we are going to see the polarity between the two of them as we go through the fight here. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. We'll get started. Alright, we're getting the little entrance animation in here. I've got all of my animations set to perform once per day. So we should be able to see their transformation animation once during the video. We'll be able to see, you know, their active skill animations as well. But that way you're not bombarded with the same animations over and over and over again. I've just got them active one time. So that is their little entrance animation there. Alright. We are going to throw them slot 1. So it looks like starting out, this is the friend unit, so they are rainbowed. And they've got quite a few links here active, 5 out of 7, including that Saiyan Roar link, which is doing a lot for their attack and defense. So they're at 220k defense there. They're getting attacked type disadvantage at the beginning, so we will go ahead and select all these orbs. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. So they're going to get their full 24 key super and 3 rainbow orbs. So they're getting an additional 21% chance to critical hit right now. We will have Vegeta, I guess, attack the Oceanus here, the AGL Shenron. And then we'll do a type advantage attack here. I brought that Spirit Bomb Goku because he's a Rainbow Orb Changer. So I figured that would be nice to be able to feed some extra Rainbow Orbs to the LR Super Saiyan 4s. They are definitely going to thrive with Rainbow Orb Changers around. And Orb Changers in general, because you do want them to be at a full 24 key. But given their passive, that's not going to be very difficult for them to do. Alright, and they are proccing that additional super attack because they're at 24 key. Nice, and then they were able to get a hidden potential additional as well. So they took out 2 full enemies just on their own. That is very, very good to see. This Vegeta able to hit very hard under a 200% leader skill as well. Unfortunately, no counter here. 200k. That's actually not that bad considering we're in Super Battle Road. And then we get the little level 3 dodge there as well. That's pretty good. So this guy is definitely going to be taking a little more damage. He is certainly not a top tier unit anymore. Oh, that's actually really unfortunate to see. We might die here. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to make a cut right here, and then we will jump right back in once we've got another team going. Alright, guys, so we are back here. I was not able to find another fully Link level 10 friend, unfortunately, but this one is very, very close. Just two level 9 links there. So we are going to go ahead and hop in with this guy. He's got some nice equipment on there. Even better equipment than the last one, actually, and he is still rainbowed, so that is going to work out nicely. We may not end up running through this entire Super Battle Road, but we will definitely go through quite a few stages here. So let's see who he's going to be linking up better with. It looks like, I think I'd rather have Shocking Speed active than Legendary Power. So we will keep the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on rotation with them. Okay, and then here they are again going to get 3 Rainbow Orbs, but they unfortunately are not at 24 key. They do get the 20 key though, which is nice. Okay, and then we'll give this attack to Goku. Okay, hopefully we should be looking a little better. This is a bit stronger of a first rotation. I don't think we're going to see too much trouble here. Alright, and of course we had type advantage and guard against that, so we took absolutely no damage there. Very nice, we are able to one-shot that enemy. And our additional attack puts us at like a 4 million attack stat, which is nice. Alright, again, proccing the hidden potential system additional there. Unfortunately, no super, though. They are going to be looking very, very strong once they're able to get some transformations off, which I don't imagine we're going to be able to do much of in Super Battle Road. Super Battle Road is just going to be able to exemplify their turn 1 power. because, you know, these fights are not going to last enough turns. They're not able to get their transformation until turn 4, and usually by turn 4, that's pretty much the end of the fight anyway. So yeah, we are definitely not going to be seeing that too much. Okay, I'm a little worried about this turn, just because, this is how we died last time, and I really don't want to have to die again, but it's also, unfortunate when you have to use an item on the turn that the showcase unit is around. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and leave it. We do get 4 rainbow orbs here, so that's very good. Almost able to get oh, here we got 3. If we do the 3 rainbow orbs instead, we are going to be able to get the full 24 key super. So I am going to attack the physical enemy just to make sure that the Spirit Bomb Goku there at the end doesn't get hit. I think that's going to be a wise decision. And then we'll go ahead and do that for some extra healing. I believe he thrives off of rainbow orbs as well. Are we going to get the counter here, or a dodge? No. Okay, so yeah, they're really not taking much damage. That is pretty good. They do guard on the first turn that they're out, so that was guard active as well against all of those attacks. Very nice, and we're getting the additional super because we were able to collect the 20 key spheres. Wow, we're up to 5.6 million with this guy. That's really impressive to see. That is a huge thing to note with these LR Super Saiyan 4s, is that they're not only, you know, impressive on their own, there's a lot of very strong units around them that, you know, are able to shine even harder with the link skills that they're providing and the 200% leader skill as well. So that is very, very good. Okay, this is looking like more of an item-worthy turn. Well, it is turn 1 again, so they do have guard active yet again. So maybe it would be okay for us to not use an item. Let's continue to not and see how we're able to fare here. We will just continue to power our way through. Alright, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is able to get his 18 key super, which is important because he needs that in order to raise his defense, so that he is not getting hit really hard. Wow, 6 million attack stat. That is really, really good. Unfortunately, we were just shy of the 20 key. We were at 19 key, so we don't have that guaranteed additional. Yeah, so unfortunately, no additional supers. But with guard active, we're still not taking any damage, even with type disadvantage here. So that is really, really cool to see. It's like they've got so much in their kit, you really don't need to get all of the pieces of it active for them to just look insane. Granted, this is an older Extreme Super Battle Road stage. The Shadow Dragon Saga was one of the first category Extreme Super Battle Road stages to release, so it doesn't hit quite as hard as some of the brand new ones. That is definitely something to keep in mind. Okay, so this is going to be turn 1 for them as well, so we're going to see another turn of guard active here. And we're able to get the 20 key as well, so there's going to be an additional super on the way. We'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll select all these for Goku. Perfect. Very, very nice. Okay. So it's looking like the difference between 55% and Rainbow is about like 1.5 million in attack stat. So still very impressive, and obviously defensively they are able to keep up because they still have all the same pieces of their kit. The additional stat buffs that they're getting aren't helping them too much just because they've got that guard active. So turn 1, they are going to be looking amazing no matter what. I think even if you had them at Link level 1, they would be looking very, very impressive. So okay, very, very nice. And then there is 3 attacks there at the beginning. Okay, just for science, what we're going to do here. So their guard is gone because it's no longer the first turn for them. They do have 246k defense currently. We're going to be able to get 2 rainbow orbs for them. Let's see how they're able to tank just outright, like without the guard in their passive or any items active or anything. And if we die, that's okay. We'll go ahead and move on to the next stage that we want to take them into here. Okay, so in this stage, they're still able to tank. Oh, perfect, and we are getting super attack. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Wonderful, and then they just get off the little level 3 dodge there as well. Well, okay. That is very, very nice. Okay, so we are gonna actually, at this point, just go ahead and jump into the next Super Battle Road stage that we want to try them out in, which is Fusion, so I will meet up with you guys over there. Okay, we are ready to jump into the Fusion Extreme Super Battle Road stage. I am using another Rainbowed Friend here, with full equipment filled up, and they are actually fully Link level 10 as well. So that is very, very lucky that we were able to find another one. It's hard to do Link level 10 showcases this early after the unit has released, because there's not that many people that have grinded them up to full Link level 10 yet. I was able to do that very, very quickly this time around, so... let's see, we've just got GT active there, and then GT or Fierce Battle and Super Saiyans here. We'll go ahead and do this. We are getting a support passive from Pandel as well here. That is why I brought her on the team. So she's going to be giving all allies 30% attack and defense. So they are getting that buff. It looks like it's putting them up to 170k defense, which is really not that much. But it is turn 1 again, so they are going to have their guard active. We'll go ahead and attack the tech enemy here, and then with Gotenks, we can target... Well, it doesn't matter who we target with Gotenks, because he's doing an attack all, right? And then Pandel can go ahead and do that. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Looking ahead at my rotations, I think we're going to have a pretty solid turn on the next rotation, because we have one of our Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, or Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegetas with Whirus. We actually brought Whirus on the team here. And remember, he's a double orb changer. He's going to be changing tech and int orbs into physical. So there's going to be lots and lots of key spheres to select on the next turn. This is wonderful. We are taking no damage. So recently, I actually beat this stage with no items. But it was right before the anniversary. I wanted to get as many of these Super Battle Road no item runs done before the anniversary as I could, just so that I got a little more credit for being able to beat them. Because obviously, once you have these Super Saiyan 4 Dokkan Fests, they're not very difficult. These stages are made to be a lot easier with those units around. So, but yeah, seeing how easily that they're able to take on this stage just makes it feel like, holy crap, all the effort I put in. All, you know, the about 50 runs I put into this stage just feel a little more worthless, you know? Okay, so we will go ahead and keep the rotation like this. We are getting lots and lots of orbs. They are eating good on this turn. That is great to see. I guess because Spopovich, or is that Yamu? Because Yamu is stunned, we'll go ahead and attack Spopovich. I want to see how much damage they'll do because they have type disadvantage. We'll see how that looks for them. And then I guess we'll just try and kill Yamu with the other two here. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a lot of orbs for Whirus there. If he selects a lot of orbs, he's able to get a, you know, a support passive for the rest of the rotation. So he'd be providing some additional attack and defense for them. We will try to get a turn where Whirus' passive is active with them, just to see how they do. We'll try and make sure we get a turn like that before we finish up. Alright, so they were able to single-handedly take down that enemy, even though they had type disadvantage. Wow. I am very, very impressed. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. If I could show you guys the montage of how many times I died in that first fight, trying to no item this stage, and then I just did it effortlessly. This unit makes this stage so much easier. It's actually insane. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and keep them linked up. Only 2 links active here, which is a little unfortunate. I don't think we brought a team that's going to be able to link up with them the best. But this is going to be another good experiment because it's turn 1. So they've got guard active. Let's see how they're able to tank all these attacks with their guard up here. Okay, so they are taking basically no damage. A type neutral super did 50k to them. So yeah, this unit is basically invincible, is pretty much how it goes. That's just actually insane to see. This unit performs so well. Okay, and another super attack. And that's after we have raised our attack and defense on super. They took 12k. Very wonderful. These are the kind of units we really needed in the game. Right before the anniversary, we were struggling with a lot of like slot 1 units. Turn 1, slot 1 was the most difficult situation for a lot of these top tier teams in Dokkan because quite a few of the units, like the way that the meta is running now is like all of the units raise their attack and defense on super attack. So before they're able to super attack in the first slot, they just get hit super hard, and that's where there's not a lot of coverage on these teams. But now with them available, any team that you can run them on, they're the perfect slot 1 unit to have. I think that guarding for 1 turn right at the beginning is such a good ability, because that's when you need it the most. You definitely need guard turn 1 very much. So that is really good. Okay, let's go ahead and focus down Dabura here. Double check what links we got active. I believe it's just... Okay, so we've got 3. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. Okay, we'll go ahead and run through this turn, and then the next turn we should have Weirus back on rotation. Oh yeah, and also... Oh, I guess it doesn't... Yeah, so 6.9 million. We did have the Pandel's support as well. But yeah, so next turn we'll try and get that support passive active with Weirus and see how we're able to perform. I wonder if we're actually going to finish off this fight during this turn. It depends how many additionals and critical hits we get with them and with Gotenks, but we might. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And remember, their attacks are effective against all types, so even though that was STR enemy, we still had attacks effective. And look at his stats, 4 million. That is absolutely insane because of the 200% leader skill there. Wow. So good. Okay, so moving on to the next fight here. The final fight, actually. I can't believe how much easier this stage is. This is so cool to see. Wow. Okay, so between the rainbow orb changing that we just got there with Gogeta, and then all of the orb changing with Weirus as well, we are getting a lot of orbs. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to select all these orbs, and we'll be attacks effective against all types because we're at the full 24 key. Here we go. Let me make sure how many orbs we need to activate his support passive. So it's only 3. Okay, so he's giving attack and defense 30% with 3 or more key spheres obtained. That's very good. Okay, that's all we really need to see then. Okay, so we'll do this. And then we might as well just select the 7, which gives him his full passive. Everything is going to be active. Okay, so let's see what we're looking like here. So turn 1, guard is active again. 86k. And this is a 55% link level 10 unit here. 80k. That is so good to see. Wow, and then they're rocking 5 million. Pretty good, I'll say. Especially considering they only had 2 links active there. Just Shocking Speed and Fierce Battle. So they didn't even have like Kamehameha or Super Saiyan or Saiyan Roar, most importantly, right? Or even GT. And having all those links active are going to make them look even better. So wow, very, very impressive from them. Okay, I think at this point I'm going to make a cut here, and we will go ahead and jump into a longer form event so we can see them transform and get to the real good stuff. So we'll go ahead and take them into the Legendary Goku event. So I will see you guys over there. Alright, so we are here at the GT Legendary Goku event. We are ready to go here. So the friend lead that I've got this time is Rainbowed. Not quite Link level 10, but some pretty high links there. So we will get the gist. Let's go ahead and get started here. So I've got a lot more GT support for them this time. They are going to be seeing a little bit more activation on some of these links here. Let's go ahead and split them up. I am going to keep mine on rotation just because he is actually Link level 10. And that's the main point of this whole showcase here, right? So I do want to keep them on rotation, and we will rotate off the friend lead here. We weren't able to get attacks effective against all type here. The key spheres were kind of bad there for us. Luckily, we were able to get quite a few rainbow orbs, so maybe we'll be seeing some critical hits, which could be nice because we have type disadvantage. Okay, unfortunately not there. But defense-wise, they still had guard up, so they were looking very, very solid to be there in the first turn. This is going to be a little bit more exciting to be able to see their transformation coming out turn 4. Okay, and no additionals. That's actually really good, because that's going to give us one extra turn before we're, you know, way later in the fight. That's going to allow us to get them transformed a little better. Oh, and we've got the LR gods on the team as well here, so we are seeing their entrance animation. That is very, very nice. I love that so much, where they turn into God. That's such a smooth animation there. Definitely doesn't beat some of the animations we're going to see by these Super Saiyan 4s later, though. So, brace for that. So I am actually going to run the gods as a floater, because I don't want them... Well, yeah, let's do this. We're going to try and keep physical GT Goku with one of them, and then this GT support Goten and Gohan with the other one. I think that's going to be a solid rotation for us, so let's go ahead and do that. I was going to say, so I do want to keep the LR gods as a floater in general for this, but mainly just because they're going to be doing so much damage too. I don't want to blaze through this too quickly and then not give a proper chance for the Super Saiyan 4s to shine, because if the event is just over immediately, right, then we won't be seeing too many active turns for them. So I don't want the LR gods putting in too much. Okay, so here we've got a few extra links active. This is looking nice. So GT Super Saiyan Fierce Battle, not bad by any means. We do have 4 rainbow orbs there, so that is looking nice. I guess they're going to be, that's an additional 28% chance to critical hit for them this turn. And then still quite a few orbs left over for the other units, which is good. All 3 of the units on rotation are going to thrive from selecting a lot of orbs, so it's always rough to have rotations like that, but that was the best thing we could do in order to be able to bring these orb changers that are going to allow the Super Saiyan 4s to look the best as possible. That was my main goal with this team. $4 million attack stat, and we only selected 5 orbs with him, so that is pretty impressive to see. And then obviously the Tech Gogeta here is not going to be doing much in the way of damage before he transforms. We are able to get an additional there, so looks like we're going to be finishing off this fight and moving on to the next phase. Okay, so this is the first really, really good rotation we have. Okay, so I think I'm actually just going to leave the LR gods alone for now. But let's go ahead and see this transformation animation. So hype, so hype. I love how smooth their active skill fusing looks. It's definitely a lot better than that, but hopefully we'll be able to see it here. We may have to force it, because I don't know if we're going to be getting below 50% HP. Okay, so let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and do this. We're only getting one rainbow orb for them, so this is only going to be 7% damage reduction, which again, that's the main thing at this point, right, is the damage reduction that we are looking for them. Alright, let's see how they're able to perform there. 100k. Okay, definitely not the best. I didn't check their defense stat. I should have. After transforming there. But 6.4 million. That's really, really impressive. This is the Rainbowed Friend unit, and they've got the 40% support from this GT Hero support here, so keep that in mind. Okay, well, they're definitely going to be taking no damage. Having type advantage and greatly raising their attack and defense twice that turn, because that's their super attack effect there, so. Yeah, and it looks like the LR gods, even though I tried not to select too many orbs with them or anything, they are definitely, it was inevitable that they were going to end that fight. Okay, so double rainbow orb changing. We've got another transformation, so 2 Gogetas here now. Let's see how the links are looking. Super Saiyan GT Fierce Battle. Very nice. Alright, so this is what we like to see. 4 Rainbow Orbs, so that's 28% damage reduction and a full 24 key super attack there. And then quite a few orbs selected for both of the other units as well. We're going to be doing a lot of damage here. This is going to be a very, very good turn. Wow, 6.2 million. Okay, so that's with no support. They were able to get 6.2 million. And, this is only the 55% one, because this is mine. And then the additional attack, 4 million. Wow, that is so, so good. I love that attack animation right there, where he splits into 5. That is so, so smooth. That's probably my new favorite animation in the game. Maybe that one, or their active skill when they fuse together. One of the two. The active skill that we haven't seen yet. Alright, and then Vegeta is going to finish them off here, probably. He does have type disadvantage, though, so I wonder... Oh, well, there goes a critical hit, so... He is dead. Okay, we are now in the Super Saiyan 4 phase. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and transform them, too. We'll see another Gogeta animation here. Lots of fusion happening. Very, very cool. Yeah, after seeing an animation like that, I feel like the fusion animation that turns the LR Super Saiyan 4s into Gogeta is kind of underwhelming, in my opinion. I don't think it's the best. Okay, and now we have the Scouter up as well. I didn't even think about that with Gogeta. So we are able to see the super attack being launched there. That is very, very good. Okay, so we've got 4 Rainbow Orbs again, so we're getting the most amount of damage reduction we can get, pretty much. Because it's almost impossible to get 5 Rainbow Orbs in one turn, right? So they are going to have a high chance to counter the super attack. Let's see if they are able to come through for us. And if not, then I guess we'll be seeing... Yep, there we are. I was going to say we'll be seeing how much damage they're going to take, but they were able to come through for us. That is a very, very nice animation as well. I'm glad we were able to get that animation in the video. Love the little party popper jokester. And then 6.9 million. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. Alright, let's get an additional super here. Additional super, please, please. Oh, unfortunately not. I love seeing that 12 key super animation. It's unfortunate that it's so easy for them to get an 18 key super, because you're never going to see that 12 key unless you get an additional, right? Alright, and the Star Breaker there. Very, very good. Okay, so we're able to use the active skill here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pop it right away. 3 links active here, so let's go ahead and see it. This beautiful, beautiful animation. This one is so good. Yes. So smooth when they fuse together right there. I absolutely love that. Oh! Okay. And then 5 million damage with the critical hit there. So they just finish him off. Okay, well, our rotations weren't set up properly. We were supposed to keep the GT Goku on rotation, so oops. And then there's a super attack at the end there. We're rocking 240k. I guess we'll just do this. I kind of want to save a lot of those rainbow orbs, but it's all normal attacks for the first bit there, so that's not too bad. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. We'll see what they look like without being able to get that full 24 key or anything, right? They've got lots of support on the rotation, though, so they are going to be looking very nice. But we'll see if we're able to get another counter here at the end. We'll probably just do one more turn after this. I think we've seen just about everything from them, right? We've gotten to see every single one of their attack animations and active skill animations. We've seen how they perform very well repeatedly on turn 1 in Super Battle Road. We're seeing how they perform very well after they're able to transform into Gogeta. They're dealing out consistent high damage numbers. You know, very like consistent. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was so big there too. That was one piece of their kit that I forgot to mention earlier. So we'll hop in here. Once they become Gogeta, on their Ultra Super here, they disable the enemy's action once within the turn. I forgot about that. So what they actually did there was they canceled one of the Super Saiyan 4 Goku's attacks. And it happened to be the super attack. So they actually just skipped his super attack entirely for that turn. He didn't end up getting it. So that is super good to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and transform the gods here for one last turn, and then we will just let all these units go off with one final rotation as we exit out of the video here. Very, very nice. There's the blue boys. Sweet. Okay. Who are they going to link up better with here? I think the blue boys, right? Oh, I guess that's exactly the same. Okay. Alright, so again, unfortunately, we're not getting the 24 key super or anything for them. But lots of rainbow orbs, so that is very good. Hopefully we'll be seeing some critical hits there. Alrighty, and feast your eyes on this while we wrap up the video. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw, then come be a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying our best here to get to 77 subscribers by the end of the 7-year anniversary. So click that red subscribe button and help us out with that. That would be greatly appreciated. So that is going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.